Sevika Vibha Mittal, Monday Study Group presents Kaun Banega Gyanvati. The topic is dealing with the mind. My first question is for Archana Agarwal. What should you do when regrets, loneliness, and agitation trouble you? A. Suppress the feeling. B. Disassociate. C. Ask for help to sort them.
The answer is disassociate.
Superstar Archana. Moving to the next. This is for Rupa, ROOPA. How do we stop the mutual exploration of the mind? Keep analyzing oneself, soar beyond the mind, or C. Try to remove illusion by fighting with the mind, having one thought at a time.
I would like to call my friend Nandini.
The correct answer is try to remove illusion.
Super. The answer to all our disturbances is focus. That is correct. Question 3 is for Preeti. What is the method of dealing with unwanted, torturing thoughts? Hold them back, shine a bright spotlight at them, or suppress them?
Shine a bright spotlight.
Spot on. This was expected. Correct answer. Now, Smita.
The next question is for Rupa Mehta. What should be our attitude towards anger? Option A, it is our nature and should be displayed at all times. Option B, it should control us. Option C, it should be kept in the pocket, taken out and used when necessary and then put away.
It should be kept in the pocket and used when necessary.
Right. The next question, question 7, is for Rupa Mehta. Can one keep doing any sadhana that we undertake the same way day after day? Option A, constant repetition in the same way will help control the mind. Option B, any sadhana that we undertake has to be adjusted every now and then as the mind goes into a rut. And option C, we can practice one sadhana for a fixed period and drop it and go to another and make it an intellectual practice.
It's B. Any sadhana we undertake has to be adjusted.
Right answer. The next question is for Sarita Sabu. What is the key to make the mind strong? Option A, follow the mind and do whatever it says. Option B, follow the intellect and suppress the mind. Option C, integrate the mind and the intellect and do what you say.
It's option C, integrate the mind and intellect.
Spot on. That's the right answer. That is the end of our quiz. Thank you so much.
Thank you, girls. That was wonderful learning.
Once upon a time, a group of children came to Gurudev in his kutia. Gurudev, loving children as he does, decided to share with them the story of the heavenly birds. It's the story of this mother hen who laid these eggs which were light as a feather, but then they started to get heavy.
Welcome to the world, my lovely chicks. You are heavenly birds and can fly. Just close your eyes. Break the shell. Believe in yourself. Flap your wings and fly.
No, Mom. We're so comfortable here. And warm. We don't want to come out in the cold. Dude, my egg is rocking. I'm very comfortable here. I'm not getting out.
I love it here. I don't need to fly, bro. But maybe we should listen to Mom?
I know we're happy like this, but let's just give it a shot. Let's just follow what Mom is saying and see how it goes.
No way am I breaking my shell. I know what I'm doing. It's my way or the highway.
Chicks, hear me out. Break the shell. It's for your good. Please listen to me. I'm worried about you. And I love you. Please break the shell.
Yo, Mom really loves us, yeah? Let's take the plunge. Let's listen to her, break our shell and fly.
I'm happy in my shelter. I'm definitely not going to try to fly.
Let's close our eyes. Come now on the count of 1, 2, and 3.
Break our shells and spread our wings.
Oh no, I'm falling and crashing. I'm going to die. I wish I had listened to Mother. Ah!
I'm trying to get out of the shell, but I think I'm too late.
I can fly. Are these clouds that I'm flying over? Let's It's amazing. I hope someone photographs me and tags me on Instagram.
Through these short and simple stories, Pujya Gurudev has been our guiding light in life. We hope to be able to pay heed to his guidance in our life, just as the heavenly birds with their mother chick. Hari Om.
Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda had a very strong and deep connection with nature. He saw every aspect of nature as an expression of the divine. He saw the oneness and interconnectivity of all creation. We will now see in this presentation Gurudev's observations and lessons from nature, how he related to animals and how they related to him, how he nurtured plants and trees in his ashram with intense loving care, how he influenced the weather and nature was coaxed into submission. Here Gurudev was admiring the nature around him and the clouds moving gently in the sky. They are like Jagat, moving and changing patterns without knowing how they all change. Gurudev's quote, "Look how graciously the sun sets. This is how you must grow old, graciously, majestically." Manufacturing of the snow is going on well. Guess who is the manufacturer? During a yagna, many peacocks were screeching during Gurudev's talk. As we all know, the Vahan of Kartikeya, the son of Lord Shiva, is a peacock. The peacock became silent when Gurudev said, "Murugan, Murugan, go." When there was a snake in the audience, Gurudev told the devotees to leave it alone. We do not know which jiva comes in which form to see Vishwarupa of the Lord. Whilst Gurudev was leaving for his next destination, the birds began to chirp and shriek loudly. Gurudev assured the birds that he would return. "I shall return, I'll be back." As it happened, Gurudev did return earlier than expected. Gurudev would not allow cutting of trees. "These trees are my own arms and legs." To an ailing tree, he said, "It's okay, you will be all right." The tree still stands there today, strong and healthy. At the ashram in Sidbari, Gurudev told the dark clouds that, "I did not invite you," and with conviction said that the rains will stop when the yagna starts. And the rains did stop, and the sun peeped out for a short while before setting. When Chinmaya mission obtained a piece of land in Sidbari, which would experience strong hurricane-like winds, Gurudev meditated at the site and said, "Don't worry, when Hanuman comes, the winds will stop." True to his words, when the 40 feet Hanuman idol was installed, the wind stopped. At spiritual camps conducted by Gurudev at Sidbari ashram, it would always snow. One year it snowed in the month of June. The devotees saw it as a sign that the devas were offering vibhuti in the form of snow to Gurudev. Pujya Gurudev's reverence for Mother Nature was reciprocated by her in manifold ways by blessing Gurudev and his divine work.
As the publicity literature from his very first lecture series in the United States asserted, Pujya Gurudev was the teacher who invited the questioning mind to protest against tradition, to scoff at empty ritual, to challenge ancient dogma, and to accept neither scripture nor saint on hearsay. This message was for Hindus who were brought up in a household of prayer, Vedika chanting, and daily worship that they barely understood, a liberating one.
Pujya Gurudev welcomed people of all faiths to his lectures. He inspired them with his lucid and logical teachings of the Vedanta, thus revealing a new meaning for both the religion-weary ritualist and the mesmerized secularist. These fortunate seekers were transformed by the experience and liberated from meaningless and void rituals.
Pujya Gurudev explained that when we follow rituals without understanding their meaning and relevance, we are merely performing mechanical actions. He started by teaching his seekers the Guru Stotram and then the Paduka Puja. However, not one ritual ever took place without him first explaining its significance.
Pujya Gurudev taught his seekers that worship was not simply bowing down to the physical Guru or to his feet. Instead, he asked them to rise in gratitude and pour their reverence to the wisdom in which the teacher was rooted. He reminded his seekers that the feet are symbolic of the wisdom on which the Guru stands. When you worship the Guru's feet, you are worshipping the wisdom that the teacher represents.
Pujya Gurudev's mere presence was magical. His blessings, though unspoken, came powerfully and in various ways. They were always special for each devotee. Often a brief glance or a loving pat was enough to bring about a sudden transformation. The place of worship was always filled with the intensity of love energy.
In Pujya Gurudev's rendering of a ritual, there was no pomposity or artificial holiness, just simple, down-to-earth participation in the sacredness of the moment. Being with him was like doing puja. It was absolutely effortless worship. It subsumed all other worldly connections. His love was special because it flowed like a fountain from his heart.